Welcome to Double Tough Independence. Today we're talking about the Lawless mini floorboards for the Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse. These things are a fairly simple install. You just gotta pull this little retainer pin right there. The old pegs pull right off. These ones will slip in. It's two pieces. You get this piece right here, and then the floorboards are separate. Goes in fairly easy. As you see, there's a little washer in there. It's kind of bent to kind of give it a little bit more of a stiff feel so you're not flopping around. I did have a little bit of a problem with the brake side. It was a little too snug, wouldn't go in there, so I just kind of hit that washer with a hammer a couple times and it sunk right in. A little bit too loose, so I had to sit there and kind of play with it, tightening it up, loosening it to get it to fit right. Still like a little bit tighter, but can't. If I would have known in the first place, I would have been a little bit more gentle. Also switch these guys out. The old ones, you don't have to worry about cutting that plastic off. Just grab it with a wrench, boom, it'll come right off. If it's giving you problems, heat it up with a hair dryer or a heat gun or something like that, just to loosen up the thread tight that's in there, the Loctite that's in there. One thing I do have to say, in order to get your foot under the shifter peg, you will need to adjust this guy. Now I had to pretty much put it as high as it would go, so when I'm riding to work, my work boot can fit under the floorboard. It's pretty snug in there. But I've been on the lookout for a shifter rod because this thing is maxed out to adjust it, and it's kind of flimsy, and I definitely feel the difference in shifting. I need something around like 10 to 11 inches. Right now it's at 10.5. It seems to be pretty good for me. Like I said, I would like to stiffen this up a bit, but I haven't been able to find one to meet the specs that we need. So just keep that in mind, that if you're not planning on riding with shoes, if you got a boot, especially a work boot, you will have a little bit of a clearance issue to where you have to really max that adjustable shift rod linkage out. Other than that, I love these fucking things. They really make you sit more upright, get a nice flat firm planting on your feet on the ground. Now, one thing I do have to say, these things definitely will increase your turning radius. I noticed that now instead of my peg scraping, now I'm scraping the exhaust system. So I still have the Indian Stage 1 exhaust. Want to do a 2-in-1, maybe angle it up, get a little bit more out of it. You can kind of see the difference in the tire from, I've been riding maybe like not even a week with these new floorboards on, so all this shiny in here is all that extra turn radius that you're going to be able to get. Every time going around and turn, scraping the pegs, it gets annoying, so it'll give you a little bit more. Definitely at first it's extremely noticeable, but still would like to get a little bit more out of it. So next clearest issue we're going to have to tackle is this exhaust system. But all in all, it took a while to get these in. I ordered them in November and I got them mid-March. So if you want these, they are in short numbers and take a while for them to re-up their stock. So maybe they'll get a little bit better with it now that more Chiefs are coming out. They're probably more in high demand, but definitely recommend these honeycombs by OG Garage. Bought them through Lawless. Guys over there are super nice, so give them a try. It's not bad. And now another thing too, these, once you get the floorboards, these are completely modular. So if you don't like the floorboard and it's a little too much, you want something a little bit more aggressive, you can buy the regular foot pegs, and I think they have mini ones that are even skinnier too. So You get a couple different options on the same platform. This way you're not having to buy the part over and over and over. You could just switch out this plate. So yeah, give them a shot. I recommend it. Definitely gave me more clearance. Now on to the next step.